Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some things I've purchased at the Natural Black Hair event. This event was held in Amsterdam over 2 days, on Friday and Saturday. There were some very important people in attendance like Taryn Guy, Felicia Leatherwood, and Sister Scientist. I got the honor to actually be their personal assistant for this event and make sure that they were on stage on time, that they were organized, that they were getting their stuff prepared. It was really a good experience, and I'm thankful that the Natural Black Hair team allowed me to take on that role. So let's get right into it. The first place I stopped by ORS as well as Cantu had specials on if you buy 2 products you would only pay €10 for both products, which I find to be a score of a deal, so of course I had to splurge and buy 2 things at both places. This is the bag I received my stuff in. It's a really nice bag that's reusable. I got 2 things from the hair repair line, and I've got their stuff in this little bag. I picked up their moisturizing twist and lock gel, as well as the Cantu Shea Butter hair dressing pomade. What I've purchased from Hair Rules was their curly whip styling for curly hair textures, and this is what it looks like. It's one called Black Opal. It's this Pore Perfecting liquid foundation. I must say this is my first time using a foundation from Black Opal. I've tried it on today. I have it on today and I absolutely love it. At this event I purchased this bag that I find it so cute, and it says the frog made me do it. Isn't this the cutest? I will also leave their information down below in case you're wanting to purchase one from them.
You know, and you feel like there's an authenticity with it because you're coming together for something common, and that is the self-discovery of your journey with natural hair. It's really important. So what I'm going to do is I have a few of the women preparing to come on stage so we can go over textures and types. There's 2 ladies that I had already asked. One was here yesterday. I'm going to have her come, and then I have another one. You guys are going to come up, and then I need someone with really kinky hair. Maybe you. I like. Yeah, you. Come up, please. And I'm going to have you come. And would you mind? Yeah. Yeah, I want you guys to just see the different textures so that you know. So, beautiful. Everybody's so gorgeous. I love it. Okay. So I'm a natural hair nerd, and all I want to do is just go around just filling hair. But you can't do that because people think you're weird. So that's why I'm a hairstylist. I get permission. So I'm going to have you turn around, and now you can see all the different textures. Do you understand what I mean by when people see afros or curly hair or kinky hair, they go, oh, everybody's the same. But if you look at it closely, you can see it's not all the same. Even though we have these 2 curly hair girls, you notice the difference in their hair, right? You can see the difference in the shine. You can see the difference in the tightness of curl. Then we have our 2 kinky hair girls. You can see the difference. You see it, right? And then we have our lady here who has more of a softer curl. Okay, so what I want to explain to you is that there's the 2, the 3, and the 4. The 2 is a wave, okay? It's a wavy hair. The 3 is curly hair. 4 is kinky hair. The A, the B, and the C is the thickness of hair. How much you have, if it's fine, if it's tighter curl or tighter kink, or looser curl or looser kink. And that's what determines the A, the B, and the C. How many of you thought you were 4C? Yeah, most people. I'm 4C. I'm 4C. And 4C is kinky hair, dry. Some people come and go, I'm 4DD. It doesn't exist. You made that up. There's no 4DD. You know, but honestly, like what she has here, this is considered to be 3C. The reason why this is 3C is because it's a soft curl. You see the curl? You see the curl. Now, yesterday when she came to me, she had her hair straight. And when her hair was straight, it looked like 4. Because she let it be dry. And she needed, what did you need? But what did I tell you really needed? And trim.
Yeah, that is wrong.
She needed a trim badly. So anyway, she wet her hair and she came back so that I could see what her natural texture is. And that's how you know your natural texture is when the hair is wet. Not when it's dry, but when it's wet. So a lot of you, if you come to me after and your hair is dry, go, what am I? It might take me a minute because the hair really needs to be wet. And you're more than welcome to wet the hair and send me a picture or an email later, and I can tell you what it is. But this is 3C hair. If she lets her hair dry out, it will go to 4. Okay, it will go to 4. 3 is curly, kinky. 4 is kinky, curly. So you're either going to have the curl before the kink or the kink before the curl. What she has is what? You can say, what does this look like? Curly, 3C, yeah? So she has 3C hair. And her hair feels thicker. Her hair can actually lengthen, and she can actually make her hair a bit wavy with products. Okay? So now we have 4. And I love 4 because with 4, you can really make it do anything. I know some of you don't believe that, but I'm going to show you. You really can. You can make it do anything. So she has texture 4, and I believe she is 4B because her hair looks really thick, but if you were to straighten it, it would be fine. It would look thinner. So she is 4B. She's right in the middle between thick hair and thin hair, but she is 4. Now, what we have here is a bit of a combination. She's got some 2 in the back. You see the wave here, okay? And then she also has some 3. So she is a 2C with a 3A and a B. And a B. Yeah, she's got about 3 different textures happening on her head. And here, we have what? 4C, yes, we have 4C. Now, because she has color, when you're 4, you have to be really careful because the hair dries quick. 4s need creams, mostly. 4s need creams. 3s can use a cream or a gel. 3s and 2s typically can do wash and goes better than a 4. When you're a 4 and you try wash and go, what happens? The wash don't go. Because by the time you end your day and you're like, oh, cute, and you go to the bathroom, you're like, ah, what happened? You know, and it shrinks a lot. So you really need to have a cream with a 4, okay? And with 4s, you want to work with the hair when it's dry if you want to stretch it out. So your first day, you may have shampoo the hair, condition the hair, and then you plait it up. The next day is when you go back and you do your double strand twist, and then when you take out the twist, you'll have length to it. That way you're not always blow drying the hair for length because you're going to cause yourself heat damage. You should only blow dry the hair twice a month at most. But don't do that all the time, I'm just saying, if you want to. You heard me. Don't say, Felicia Leatherwood told me I could blow dry my hair every week. I did not say that. If you have to, then you could do it twice a month. But really with 4s, it's stretching the hair when it's dry. With 3s, what they like to do mostly is to pineapple the hair, which means that you're going to get more length by pulling the hair up at night and making 3 ponytails to stretch the hair out. Okay? So no matter what you have, whether it's 2, 3, 4, WD, whatever. Just know that it's your hair. You have the control. Don't abuse the control, but understand what you need for your hair. Understand that if you're 3 or 4, okay, I need a cream. Some 3s need both. With the weather here in Amsterdam and the Netherlands, it rains a lot. I don't feel hardly any humidity right now, which means your hair is going to dry out. So if you use a product that has a lot of alcohol in it, guess what's going to happen? Your hair is going to dry out and it's going to break. The other thing I noticed too with texture 3 is I can wet the hair and stretch it out to trim it, but with texture 4, I need to lightly blow the hair out. Not bone straight, but just enough to where I can see where the hair grows. Because I noticed with texture 4, because of the shrinkage, your hair might grow faster in one area than the other. A lot of times it takes longer for the hair to grow on top. And you want the hair on top to be just as long as the hair on the bottom. So when you go to get your trims, you have to say to your stylist, please cut a little bit more on the sides and the back, if your hair grows faster in the back. And then just take a little off the top because I'm trying to match the top to the bottom. That's what you want to do. It makes sense, right? Because I notice when I blow out texture 4, you guys tend to have what I call the bows of the clown effect. It's all this hair around here, and then here is like, you know. So I tend to cut mostly around the sides, and I focus my cutting there because I know the sides is going to go like that. I also notice that people, whatever side you sleep on the most, you have the most hair. How do you know which side you sleep on the most? See what side you wake up on, unless you wake up on your face. Then it means you have really thick eyebrows. But usually, the side you sleep on the most has the most hair. The hair grows the longest. It's a little thicker, and I believe it's because of the blood circulation. Everything going to the one side. But that's just my theory. But it's always fascinating to me because when I discovered, I asked the person, well, what side do you wake up on? And when they tell me, that happens to be the side that they have the most hair. So anyway, that's so you understand. Does everybody kind of get the hair textures and types? It makes sense? Does anybody have questions about that? No? Yes, you do. Because when I leave the stage, you're going to bum rush me and ask me about this. But let's applaud the ladies. Thank you, ladies, so much.
got at the event. And if you want to know anything more about the products or about how I feel about them, just please leave that below and I'll make sure to get back to you. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye!